He's early today.
Good morning, everyone.
He seems cheerful this morning. Almost as if something good happened to him yesterday.
I'm sure everyone enjoyed yesterday's task.
What?
Now, after all that running around, I'm certain you'd all like to spend some time to rest and recuperate.
Another rest day?
I'm giving you not one, but 2 rest days. That's right. 1 rest day. 2 rest day. Not 3 though. That's it. That's right. Take today and tomorrow off. Have a fun time.
I'm going back to bed. Same. I spent most of the day just relaxing, but by mid-afternoon I decided it was time to give Mira a call. I pulled out my phone. One of the servants had returned it earlier and dialed the number I knew of by heart. I didn't have her in my contacts, though. Sure enough, it was picked up almost as soon as it began ringing. Mira, hi, it's Deez. Sorry for not
Forget about that. Spill the tea. Spill it.
Bleh.
Bleh. I'm practically bursting with curiosity over here.
Well, what do you want to know?
Everything?
The ceiling in my room is...
Okay, not everything. Just interesting things.
The food is delicious.
Guys? Have you met any guys?
Sort of.
So, how do you sort of meet someone? It's not like it's a masquerade thing or anything.
Turns out the getaway is an elaborate game and no one uses their...
A game?
Yeah, we were split into teams of 4.
Are any guys on your team? I'm really interested on you giving me the hookup, TBH.
3.
Lucky. Any idea? Whoa, Mira, you are fucking raging heterosexual.
Right?
Any idea who they really are?
None whatsoever.
Well, you never did take much interest in famous people. Maybe I can help you figure it out.
Maybe.
I have to be somewhere soon, but that can wait.
It's just a job interview, it doesn't matter.
It literally does not matter.
If you're going to have to leave, then I should probably ask about the guy I want to know about the most.
Probably. Hey, who do you think... Hey, do you think I look better in the red dress or the blue?
Blue if you're headed to a party, red if it's a date.
Thanks, you're a lifesaver. So, any idea which guy?
Yeah.
The Count. The what?
That's his game name. His costume is a vampire, so...
Have you been letting him suck your blood? Oh my god, Mira, calm down.
Really?
Same though? Like, I would want to know, but like, calm
Really?
down. So, what do you have to go... So, do you have more to go on than vampire costume? Because really, that's not a lot.
He's a flirty actor. But,
But he's an actor, so he may not be that way in public.
he comes from a rich family, but seems down to earth.
Did he say that?
I think so, yeah. Yeah, because, when they were talking about how the mummy guy is rich and obnoxious, he was like, I'm rich and not obnoxious.
Okay. A lot of actors seem that way in front of the press.
He knows a lot of different things.
Most people tend to learn different things. Constantly learning one thing about one thing gets boring.
He's witty and...
Personality-specific things may not be much help. It may not be much help in identifying an actor. Any tattoos, piercings?
None that I've seen. His hair.
Hairstyle and color can easily be changed. Come back when you have some real fucking information, D's nuts. What about his height?
He's taller than me.
Most people are. Why did I even ask?
And a lot of others. He's not really tall, but not average height either.
This is getting nowhere. Couldn't you find out more?
It's kind of hard when everyone is trying to keep their identities a secret. Eric's pretty gung-ho about...
Wait, you call him Eric? Is there something I should know?
Everyone calls him Eric.
Probably because everyone's famous. You're not.
They don't know that, so it'd seem weird if I didn't.
True. Look, I need to run. I know I said I could wait, but he's sort of been waiting outside this entire time, so...
Go, enjoy yourself.
Oh, I will. I am getting the D tonight, okay? Am I right, girlfriend?
Goodbye.
That's the appropriate expression for what I just said. Bye, D's. Remember to make the most of it. Get some D's of your own.
I will. You know it. I found myself awake long after I should have been for only one reason. I was hungry. I didn't even have my emergency chocolate bar anymore that I kept in my pockets at all times. I guess there's, in case of emergencies, I guess there's only one thing to do then. I quietly made my way out of my room and down the corridors, trying to remember the exact route the Count had taken from the team room to the kitchen. When I found the familiar double doors, I immediately pushed them open and switched on the lights. I quickly began gathering ingredients for my midnight snack.
The one I have every night at midnight.
Precisely. I was absorbed in the act that I didn't even hear the double doors swing open. Well, that and they were remarkably quiet.
Are you trying to steal my food?
I quickly spun around to see Eric standing by the entrance.
Yo, they are totally the same person.
It's him.
There is no way.
She even mentioned contact lenses and hairstyle.
Yeah.
It's like, jeez. No, I'm making a midnight snack.
With that many ingredients, that's not a snack, that's a 5-course meal.
Listen, you know this about me. Okay, a midnight meal then.
I see.
What are you doing up anyway?
I couldn't sleep.
I am vampire, you see. I mean phantom. Me too. Although I can't sleep because I'm hungry. Are you hungry? I'm probably making too much anyway, so you can eat with me.
That reminds me. Edward, oh my
shit.
God, said that you asked him to eat with you.
Oh, there are
no,
two
no, no,
of
no, no, no. That's the guy, the clue guy.
Edward must be the clue guy. Okay.
Yeah.
Edward, who's he?
He is the clue guy.
He is clue guy. Oh, him, clue guy.
Yes, him. Was there any particular reason?
I don't like eating alone.
I see. In that case, I would be honored to eat with you.
What?
My apologies. I meant eat with you.
Wait, did he say eat you? And I didn't even notice?
I can't believe he just made a fucking... Oh my God.
I know, oh my
and
God.
I did not catch it. I, of all people, I love jokes like that.
In that case, thank you.
But you can also eat me if you want. I think I should be thanking you after all. I am, after all, getting a meal out of this. It's your food.
He took a seat at the counter while I prepared our meal. I was just putting on the finishing touches when he spoke again.
You look very much at home here.
In your little kigu.
It is cute. It's a little kitty cat.
I've spent a lot of time in kitchens.
I can see that.
And done! I placed the plates onto the counter.
I should hire you.
You have too many servants already. Seriously, what do they do when you're not holding some grand event?
Most of these people are don't usually work. They are temporary workers.
That is how it works.
I am a very generous employer. As long as my orders are taken care of, they can do whatever they wish.
That's another thing. They follow your orders to a T. I just don't know if I want to be tied down like that.
Oh, but being tied down can be fun.
They're the same person.
They are the exact same person.
I ignored his comment and dug in. I'm glad that our character has the correct reaction
Yeah.
to everything.
Well, let's see how it tastes.
He took a tentative bite before digging in with gusto.
It's really good. You could put a lot of the world famous restaurants I've dined at. Jesus, fucking.
She's not that good.
Yeah. Fucking. Do you want that name that you picked up? That you dropped? Because we can pick it up for you.
I forgot that you were very wealthy, honestly.
Yeah.
Now you're just teasing me.
No, I'm serious. I am not serious. No, I'm serious. He says as he like scrapes off the rest of his plate
Into the trash. He pretends to drink something but throws it behind his head.
Yeah.
Aw, shucks. You didn't have to go that far, but thank you, Eric.
No, Deez. I should be thanking you for this midnight snack. After a meal this good, there's no way I'll have trouble sleeping.
You know my name?
Of course I do. It is my duty as a host to be aware of all who participate in my games.
So you know I'm nothing special then?
On the contrary, I think you are quite special. Your presence has made this game interesting.
But I haven't done anything.
Then perhaps this is one of your skills.
I'm doing nothing. My skills? You mean the cooking?
Sure.
He let out a low chuckle. I tilted my head, wondering why his laugh seemed so familiar.
Yes, the cooking.
We both finished our meals and I put the plates in the dishwasher. Thank you for eating with me.
No, thank you. I quite enjoyed spending time with such a cute little kitty. Maybe kitty, even?
No wonder the girls go crazy for him.
Good night, Deez.
Good night, Eric. I woke up much later than normal the next day thanks to my midnight snack. Today's another rest day. I don't really feel like going out, but I'm not in the mood to laze all day today either. I'll just go check on Mr. Bandages for some reason.
I was about to say, are we just gonna go in our goddamn Kigu?
I mean, if you put on the mask, why the fuck not?
Yeah, honestly.
I asked a servant to show me the way to his room. I might have been bored, but I wasn't in the mood to get lost. I entered his room to see the Count already standing next to his bed. Mr. Bandage's eyes flicked to me, and he scowled.
Not another one! Be nice. Bite me. With pleasure. Is that an offer? I'm cursed, aren't I? That's the only explanation.
Am I interrupting something?
Nothing important, I assure you. My rest? Both of you are interrupting my rest. Like I said, nothing important.
Mr. Wolf chose that moment to enter the room.
To glide into the room. I guess everyone else thought to check on you too, Mr. Bandages.
He let out an exaggerated groan.
Or maybe it was Mr. Bandages. Why
Whatever.
won't you people... Mr. Bandages did that. Why won't you people leave me alone? Because you shouldn't have to be alone when you're sick.
You shouldn't get to be alone when you're sick.
What if I want to be alone?
Mr. Wolf looked away before changing the subject.
I didn't notice this before, but this room is bigger than mine. Naturally. It needs to fit his ego after all.
That is what I thought when me, chose his room.
I mean, no, not me.
When other person chose his room. Any response Mr. Bandages would have given was cut off by a knock at the door.
That must be lunch.
All I wanted was for it to be Eric, and all of those things were just like red herrings. That would be Mr. Wolf opened the door, and a servant wheeled in a cart filled with more food than Mr. Bandages could eat, sick or not.
That's way too much food for you to eat alone, so we'll join
Oh my
you.
god, like half of this game is just eating together.
You did this, didn't you? This eating is the game.
Eating, and it's Halloween! Ooh.
Now, why would I do something like that?
The Count took a plate from the
Not
tray,
because I'm Eric, because I'm not.
placed some food on it, and handed it to a glaring Mr. Bandages. Then the Count turned to look at us.
Isn't everyone going to eat? Mr. Bandages, whoa. I don't care. This is enough for me.
Taking that as permission, we each grabbed a plate and started piling food on. We had just finished eating when the tone for an announcement played.
A pre-recorded announcement. Good day, everyone. It is I, your host.
Who did he think we were expecting? The Count?
People have been complaining about me making changes. Changes they wanted, mind you. So I have come to a few decisions. The next 2 days will be tasks like the original ones. There will no longer be the option of skipping them and receiving points. There will be a rest day and 2 more tasks. The day after will be our grand masquerade ball, and the winning team will be announced. Those are my terms. I promise that they won't be changed and that this problem will never come up in this event again. That is all. Thank you.
This is so poorly run. The tone that signaled the end of the announcement played, which I knew because I can hear it.
There. Aren't you glad? No more skipping and... Don't tell me you missed what he... Oh no, I got that, but there's nothing we... Like hell there isn't! Calm down, this isn't good for your health. How do you expect me to be calm after that?
After what? Eric just laid out the rules.
He promised this problem will never come up again.
So?
Eric would never promise
I
something
don't-
like that unless he was completely sure of it.
I still don't know what your problem
What
is.
is the big deal? And there's only one way he could be sure it would never happen. By making it impossible. He, not me!
So what you're saying is that he's not going to have any more of these events?
Exactly! So we won't be able to come here and spend time like this next... Forget that, I still haven't won!
Mr. Bandages stood up and switched places with the Count. Where do you think you're going?
I'm going to confront Eric. Well, you just passed him. There's no way I'm just going to sit here and do nothing while he... You heard him. Not me. His decision has been made. There's nothing we can do. Nothing we, the people who are not Eric, can do. Like hell there isn't. Calm down. You're going to. I'm going to confront Eric, and you can't stop me. Good luck finding him.
He flung open the door and stalked out.
Mr. Bandages, wait up!
Mr. Wolf hurried after him. I guess we should help Mr. Wolf make sure Mr. Bandages doesn't overexert himself.
I'll leave that to the two of you.
You're not coming with us, Eric?
I have better things to do than watch him throw a hissy fit.
I have to go to my office now and watch him throw a hissy fit.
I have to change into
Oh
my
my
other
God.
clothes. Oh my god! Speed changing! Oh my god!
But that's also one of Mr. Bandage's skills.
Yeah,
So-
but there's no way.
I know, but what if he's someone? I don't know who else, but what if he's someone else? Thankfully, they didn't. What if it's both of them?
Both of them are him!
And it's just a very elaborate ruse. Thankfully, they didn't get that far because Mr. Wolf was trying to pull Mr. Bandages back to the room. Do you know where we're going?
Of course I do!
So why have we passed the same vase twice?
It's not the same vase, it's just similar. No, I'm pretty sure it's the same one. It's got a little bit of a crack running down.
Mr. Wolf cut himself off when he saw the murderous look on Mr. Bandage's face. I'm just going to ask that servant for directions.
Don't you dare!
I ignored him and walked up to the servant. Hi, could you take us to Mr. Valdemar's room? Wait, that sounds like Voldemort.
You just now realized that?
Yeah.
I noticed that the first time I fucking heard it.
Well, then why haven't you been calling him he who must not be named this whole time? Guests aren't allowed in his room. We won't go in. We just want to see where it is, please. Okay, follow me. I turned back to Mr. Bandages. Suck it.
Fine, I will suck it.
We followed the servant through the halls until we came to an ornate door. This leads to Master Valdemar's private quarter.
Hey, Eric! Get out here right now before I kick your ass!
Mr. Bandage's shout attracted the attention of another servant. Mr. Valdemar isn't in there right now.
Then where the hell is he? I don't know. He's running around like a vampire somewhere.
I'm not sure.
Then find him and bring him to me! Maybe we should come back late. No! I'm not leaving
God.
until I have a chance to speak with Eric and what I think about this stupid announcement.
Oh my god, who cares? Sir, please calm down.
Like, you could talk to him after this entire thing. is the thing.
You know him. You know him IRL.
I will not calm down. Really, Mr. Bandages, I'm starting to think the only reason you attend is to harass my staff.
We turned to see Eric Valdemar walking towards us while tying his cape,
Oh
which
my
he
god.
had quickly changed into. He took his mask from his butler. and
Oh
put
my
it
god,
on
he
before turning to face us again.
Now, what is so important that you feel the need to shout outside my door? What do you think you would do? What did you think you were doing? Ah! I was taking a nap in the gardens. You liar.
Is his shirt unbuttoned?
Yes! Before you rudely start the show. That's not what I meant, and you know it. That announcement. Oh, that. Yeah, yes, that. Did you really think I'd take that line, dough? As hard as it may be for you to believe, this has nothing to do with you. The hell it doesn't. I have yet to win any of these silly games. If they're so silly, then you should be glad that you won't have to suffer through another year of them. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have other things, like being a vampire.
He turned on his heel and walked away, but Mr. Bandage wouldn't have it. He strode after Eric.
Don't you dare walk away from me while I'm talking to you!
Mr. Wolf and I exchanged a worried look before hurrying to catch up with the two taller men.
I don't see what we still have to discuss. I have made my decision, and if you're so determined to win at least once, then you should focus on that, not me. This is your last chance, after all.
Eric took a turn into one of the halls, and Sorry.
Don't think I'm dropping this just because you decided to make it public. You made it public with all your shouting. I am simply attending to my duties as a host.
He began his descent down the stairs to the hall as though this was nothing out of the ordinary. Mr. Bandages stopped at the top of the stairs, and so did Mr. Wolf and I.
Stop this idiotic act and just listen to me for once!
Eric froze, not even halfway down the stairs. After a moment, he squared his shoulders and turned around to face Mr. Bandages. The entire hall seemed to be holding their breath in anticipation of Eric's response. When he did speak, his voice was low and controlled.
You.
People leaned in closer as they strained to hear what he was saying. A sudden jostle caused me to lose my balance. As I started falling, time seemed to slow down to the point where I could see Eric's eyes widen.
But he blinked at normal speed.
The next thing I knew, he was catching me in his arms. Before I could even feel an ounce of relief, I felt Eric shift, and he threw me down the stairs.
Like he caught her, and then he just
threw
goodbye, and just leaned back and let her fall the rest of the way.
He was taking a step to compensate for the momentum, but there was no floor behind him. His action had us both falling downwards. I closed my eyes and braced myself, only to have them fly open when I felt my face collide with a hard object, his rippling abs. Eric's face. I was close. What is this music?
This is the wacky rom-com music. This is literally the wacky rom-com music.
It's too wacky. What are these like clown horns?
Yeah. They're like fucking rubber ducky sounds.
For a moment, I was too shocked to even realize we had stopped
Rubber
falling.
ducky, you're the one.
Eric didn't seem to have the same problem, though, as he turned his head to face our savior, his butler.
Impeccable timing as always.
Do be careful, Master Voldemar. Eric looked down at me questioningly.
Are you okay, Miss Archer?
Well, the wacky rom-com is over.
It is no longer a wacky rom-com, you guys.
Apart from a pain in the jaw, yeah.
I am terribly sorry about that.
Next time I catch you on lips, not chin. This is an unfortunate mistake from me. A whole plan was devised to make kissing, but sometimes
To
it
make
doesn't work
with
out.
the kissing, but now it has been foiled.
The sound of people murmuring brought our attention to the fact that his arms were still loosely wrapped around me. Eric abruptly let go of me, threw me across the room, and turned to face his butler fully.
Please see to it that these stairs are redone, or hire an exorcist.
Ooh,
This
it's
is the
Halloween!
5th time I've almost stumbled down them this once. There's no way that's normal.
Just bad at stairs. Of course, Master Voldemar. A worried Mr. Wolf made his way to us.
Are you okay, Miss Archer?
Yeah, my jaw's just a bit sore, that's all.
You should probably get that checked. You should probably get that checked out, yeah. Mr. Bandages, you know where the on-site doctor is, right? I mean, you were just on your way there. You were just there recently because of swim. Honestly, yeah.
The second thing I noticed was that the doctor wasn't in the... He was the doctor all along!
He's a master of disguise.
Sure, why not? Yes!
Yeah,
Get it!
get it, Dees!
Handsome hands, this is Aaron Hansen. At the Let's Players Ball.
Finally, And you know, it's always been my dream to romance Aaron Hansen.
Of course, especially as a vampire / the Phantom of the Opera.
Of course.
This is my dream game. Jeez.
Gee.
Finally, I know what it's like to be a real Let's Player.
Dating Aaron